Hi everyone, Ara here, and welcome back finally to another journaling video. I'm so excited about this one because this is gonna be for my travel journal, which I haven't updated in a while. And in fact, as you can see, I only have a few pages dedicated to my Korea trip and only one spread dedicated to my London trip. So because this was my very first solo trip and I have very fond memories of this trip, I was so excited. I decided that I wanted to create another spread dedicated to the second day of this trip. So I thought, okay, let's do it on camera and let's see what happens. So here I am trying to create the spread for you, and let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Anyway, here I'm showing you all the pictures that I was going to use, or most of the pictures that I was going to use for the spread, and all the ephemera that I was able to collect in this day. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited because, like I said, this was my very first solo trip, so it does have a special place in my heart. These are a couple of postcards that I wanted to use, but I didn't end up using. And actually, stay tuned until the end because I'm gonna need your help about these. But anyway, I'm gonna go into what I did this day later on in the video. But as of now, let me just tell you, first of all, forgive me for my voice, but I am currently sick at home, so if you hear my voice sounding a bit weird, that is why. And I'm also trying to speak as quick as possible. I am usually not a quick speaker, but I'm trying to be for the sake of the video. Anyway, here I was prepping everything because I had no idea how I wanted to go through this spread. I had no idea how I wanted to collect it. I only had a couple of pieces of ephemera because, if I have to be honest, I don't know if it was me being too distracted by what was happening around me and by how excited I was about everything, but during this trip I wasn't really able to collect as much ephemera as I would have liked. But yeah, I think it was me. I think it was my problem. I probably was a bit too distracted by life and I was too busy living the moment that I completely forgot to collect what I had to collect. But anyway, so when it comes to this spread in particular, I wasn't too sure how I wanted to create it because I was still figuring out, and I'm still figuring out, my style and how I want my travel journal to look like. Now, if you go back to my Korea spread, which of course I'm not showing you in this video, I will probably show you in another video. I had a very diary style in the sense that I didn't have much ephemera going on, but mainly decorations and a couple of pictures. But mostly it was me writing down about what I did, what I felt, what I liked, and what I didn't like, just like a diary. But when it comes to London, I was trying to change that, and I was trying to go for a more, yeah, bullet journal kind of style. Actually, more than bullet journal, I would say more like a junk journal style or whatever. Like, I was trying to use more, as you can see here, more stuff that I found around, that I bought or that I collected during the trip, and have less writing in it. But you will probably see in this video that although I try my best to create the page according to that style, I will end up going back to the original style that I was using, which is my diary style. I don't know, I feel like that is my style at the moment, that is what I'm comfortable with, and that is what I like. So here I'm just trying to figure out how I wanted my pictures to be. I really wanted to use that ticket that I have for the tube because that is the only ticket that I have since I used the Oyster card to move around. So that one is literally the only one that I had, and I really wanted to use it. So here I was trying to figure out, and see, here I was still trying to stick to the journal kind of style, trying to figure out how I wanted to fit everything without having it look too weird. But you will soon see that I will change my mind. And I was also trying to use the postcard that I showed you, one of the postcards that I showed you at the beginning, but I ended up changing my mind and I didn't use them. So while I tried to figure out the disposition. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. I spent a lot of time trying to move things around and figure out how I wanted it. You can tell that I need practice, but I'm a beginner, so I'm fine with it. So in the end, what I decided to do is, okay, let me just start with some washi tape. Let me put it down. This one is beautiful because it's, of course, London themed, so it's perfect and I love it. So I couldn't wait to use it. So I was like, okay, let's start with this one, which is simple, easy. I know how it works. So let me put it down. At least it's a beginning. And I have to tell you, it was the right move because I don't know, things became much, much easier after that. But anyway, here I was just prepping some more ephemera that I had because, okay, let's go into what I did during this day. So this was my second official day in London. On my first day, I didn't really do, well, actually, I did a lot, but this one, which was my second day, was very, very exciting for me because I dedicated this entire day to military everything, essentially. Which, if you know me and you know how much I love anything uniform, then you know how excited I was about this day. So I started in the morning with the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace, and it was so exciting because the previous day I had been on a tour, guided tour in London, and the guide actually ended up telling me and the other guys how to watch the changing of the guard in the best way possible. Oh, and here, sorry if I'm interrupting myself, but here I had this beautiful idea which I ended up going with. I decided to use this kind of film something to collect all the pictures from this day, and as you can see, it looks absolutely stunning. I love the way this one looks. I just had to choose between the white and the black one, but I don't know, I liked the black one more, so I decided to go with that one. And this is how I ended up putting the pictures in the page, in the spread, using this one, and I am so happy about it. But anyway, let's go back to what I did. Oh, and here I was trying to choose if I wanted to use any of these stamps to create the title page for this day, but I don't think I ended up using them, if I'm not mistaken. I should go back and look, but we will find out together in a second. Anyway, so like I was saying, yeah, the guide, sorry, my mind is always there. The guide actually ended up telling us how to watch the changing of the guard in the best way possible, you know, what time to arrive, where to stay, where to wait, and oh yeah, I ended up using them. I didn't remember. So with with the stamps, I'm writing down day 2, I think, and it came out really pretty. I don't know if I like the black ink too much, but that is what I have available at the moment. I am still brand new to the journaling community, to the journaling hobby. So although I do have a lot already, of course I'm still slowly collecting stuff, so of course I have to use what I have available at the moment. So anyway, that day I decided to go and watch the changing of the guard, and surprise, I met with another woman, another girl. I don't know why I'm speaking so weird. I met with another girl who was solo traveling. Her name was Monica, and we are both on this group of women who travel alone. So she told me that she was in London at the same time as me. So I was like, look, I'm going to watch the changing of the guard. Do you want to join me? And she was very happy to join me. So we met at St. James's Palace, and that is where we watched the changing of the guard together. And after that, we ended up going to the pub together, and we had lunch together. And after that, we went around London, and it was amazing. I really loved it. If anything, the only thing that I'm not happy about is the fact that I didn't take a picture with her. I completely forgot, and I just didn't think about it, and we should have taken a picture together because that would have been great to have in my journal. But again, I was too into the moment to think about what I had to do. You can tell that I'm still new and that I'm still not very used to collecting stuff to put into my journal. So yeah, I didn't, but we had a great time together and that was amazing. So that's what we did together for the first part of the day, and this is what I am writing about in these first 2 pages of the journal. I tried to use this one, which was part of a bag of a souvenir shop that I went to together with Monica, and that's also the place where I bought the postcards that you can see that I showed you before. But I didn't ended up using it. I plan, of course, to use it in the future because I really like it, but I just couldn't find a place for it right now in this particular spread. I don't remember if I used this sticker that you can see here that I created of the Big Ben. For sure I used the other one of the changing of the guard. uh, yeah, but it's really pretty. I should have used it. I don't remember if I did. I probably did though, because I kind of remember using it. You can tell that it's been a while since I made this spread and since I made this video. But anyway, so here I think I figured out how I wanted my page to look. I was sure already that I wanted to use this film frame to position the pictures, and I'm so happy I did, because like I said before, I think it looks amazing. The only thing that I did was I decided to put the pictures in chronological order, so they should go from the morning, so starting from the changing of the guard to the afternoon, so right after lunch essentially. So this covers pretty much the first half of the day, and I don't know, I just love it. I just love it. So this is the first part, and then after that I had to rush under the rain because of course that period in London was insane when it comes to the weather. It was rainy and then sunny and then windy and then rainy again and then sunny again. It was absolutely crazy, but that's to be expected. But anyway, so after that I had to run to the Household Cavalry Museum because I had a ticket reserved to go and see the museum and have a look around, and I specifically planned to go at that hour, which I think it was around 3 p.m. must have been, because after that I planned on staying there and go and watch the 4 o'clock parade, which, if you know anything about the Household Cavalry, they're very famous for their 4 o'clock parade, and if you're in London then I really suggest that you go and see it because it's extremely interesting, especially if you're into historical facts and traditions, that is, and historical traditions that they have. So I was very excited, and I am a huge fan of the Household Cavalry, so I couldn't wait to go and see for myself, everything that you see online. It was really fun. So I had to rush back to Whitehall, which is where the museum is, and I went in and I could see the horses. I met one of the people who are working there, which is this lovely lady. Her name was Anne, and she told me a little bit about the museum. She was very nice, very kind. I think she was in her 80s, which was insane to me. So we chatted. She explained, everything about the Household Cavalry, the differences in their uniforms and the two regiments and everything. It was very interesting. Oh, and this is the spread that I was showing you. I think I don't remember for what reason, but I was showing you the the last spread. Oh, and by the way, here we are. This is the final disposition that I came up with. I have to say it's very easy, as you can see, very simple. Oh, I decided to add this flower just to, I don't know, put something in it, but I think it looks very pretty. I think that this is my style, guys. I really try and change it and try to go for what other people do or what I see from other people, but I just can't do it. It's just not for me. I need more space to write. Maybe, if I keep on going and I become more expert in this and I start collecting more stuff, then for sure I know that I'm gonna, oh, I just bumped into the camera trying to find some more stickers to put in. I was going through all of my stickers here, so please don't mind that. I should have cut this part. I don't know why I didn't cut this part, but pretend that you didn't see it. But anyway, so I know that, moving on, I'm probably gonna get better and I'll start to understand how to build a spread, like a visually appealing, aesthetically pleasing spread, but that's not the case right now. I'm still not at that point. So right now I'm comfortable with going for simpler looking spreads, but with more um, diary style writing, if that makes any sense. I like it, looks good, and it feels personal. So yeah. Going back to the story, I did go to the museum. I loved the museum. It was so beautiful. If anything, it was very small. I wasn't expecting it to be that small. I thought it was gonna be bigger, but I have to say, considering the oh, and here, sorry again, I'm interrupting myself again. You can tell that I didn't plan this. I'm going with the flow. Here, I ended up putting this kind of, I think they were poppies. I do remember, like this sticker on the page that you can see. Um, I'm gonna pull it out, not because it was ugly. It's actually a very pretty sticker, as you can see here. I'm taking it off, but because the white of the background of the sticker was too much for the page. Like these pages are watercolor pages actually, so they're a bit more on the off-white kind of color, so you can tell the difference, you can see the difference. So here I was moving forward to the next spread, and here again I was trying to figure out how to use all the ephemera that I had, but I ended up changing my mind pretty soon. So I decided that this page was gonna be totally dedicated to the household cavalry. Because for me that was one of the most important parts of my day. Like this is the highlight of my day, being a huge fan of the household cavalry. This is me with a guard. I was very proud of the picture. When I went there, I felt like, a fan who is meeting her favorite band, her favorite musician, favorite singer, or whatever. That's what I felt like going to the household cavalry. So I, in my opinion, I had to have a whole spread dedicated to that. So I'm not gonna go into other detail about my adventures with the household cavalry. This is all you need to know. But as of now, yeah, I had to create a spread just for that. So this is what I ended up doing here, and I have to say I was very happy with how this one came out. I originally wanted to use this very pretty postcard of a guard, but I didn't use it in the end. I decided to go for this one instead, which is the household cavalry, what you call it, building or something. It's Whitehall Palace, I think it's called. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. So I decided to go for this one, and this is pretty much the spread that I ended up going for. So yeah, this is pretty much it, in the sense that what I'm doing here right now is what I ended up going for. I didn't really change much. I only added a couple of other pieces just to fill up all the white that I had. Here I was still trying to figure out whether I wanted everything on one side, in the middle, but I decided to go for this middle disposition because I don't know, I thought it was cute. Anyway, going back to the story, so I did go to the museum. It was very small, but what I like about the museum that they have is that it's private. So, all the funds that they get from the ticket, from the souvenirs, they're used for the regiment, so I don't know, I like that idea, and I love that as soon as you enter, you can see the soldiers working, like all the troopers working with the horses. I don't know, I think it's fun. And you can even try on the uniforms. I didn't try on the uniforms, but there was a kid, he did try one. So it was amazing. I think, if you go when it's more like touristy season, I think it's more fun. But when I went, there was no one. I was literally the only one, and then another family came. But yeah. I enjoyed it on my own, so I had a quick quick tour of the museum, and at 4 p.m. I rushed out to see the famous 4 o'clock parade, which was absolutely amazing, stunning. So yeah, that was my day pretty much, because after that I think I went to what did I do actually? I don't remember. I probably went to a cafe in Trafalgar Square, and then I think I had dinner and I went back to the hotel, because when you travel alone, you want to make the best use of the day, especially if you're like me. So I tried to, do everything that I wanted to do during the day so that in the evening I could go back to the hotel and stay at the hotel. But there you go, here I'm creating the spread, and I was using a little bag that they gave me at the museum when I bought a souvenir there. So I was trying to put everything so that it didn't move, and it's still looking a bit weird right now, but I think that in the end this one came out really, really well. So yeah, this was pretty easy to make compared to the other one. The other one for some reason took me so long, whereas with this one it really didn't take me long. And in here, of course, I wasn't gonna write as much as I was going to in the other spread, because I didn't have as much space as the other part, but I was okay with it. Even in my Korea spread, I liked having pages where I could write more and other pages where I was gonna write a bit less. I think, I'm fine with this one, but then again, like I've said probably 300 times in this video, I'm still trying to come up with my own style. So here I was putting down all the pictures that I took. They're not all from that specific day, I have to say, because I went multiple times back at the household gallery. So these are all pictures that I took, the various moments that I went. But yeah, they fit well with the theme, so I put them down anyway. And I'm so glad that before leaving I decided to invest in a sprocket, because honestly I love having the ability to print all the pictures. So here instead I was still trying to figure out how to use that postcard that I had. I think I had two more that I could use. I even had these cute stickers that I wanted to use, but I don't think I ended up using them. I need to buy some more actually, so if you know about any cute London related stickers, please let me know, because I would love to have some more. But anyway, so I didn't end up using that postcard, but I really want to use it because I love it. And I really want to figure out how to use it. And actually, this is where I need your help. I'm gonna show you the postcards in the end, but I want you to tell me how you think I could use them, how I could implement them in my journal. So here, what I did was I decided to go through this decorated paper that I had, because I didn't really like that white space. I knew that I didn't want to write down anything in this page. I just wanted it to be like a statement, page that you open and immediately all the memories come up. I didn't want to write down anything, but I didn't really like how empty it was looking, especially in the corner and in the middle there. So after thinking about it, and looking for stickers and stuff, other things, I decided to go for this paper. I was like, look, I have it, so let's just add it. And I decided to go for this beautiful grayish bluish color, which I think matched really well with the writing and the logo of the household cavalry. I don't know, I kind of liked it, and I think it also looks very well with the postcard, because this postcard is kind of vintagey. You have the beige, you have the blue of the sky, and I don't know, I think it looks really, really pretty. Let me know if you agree. But I'm very satisfied with how this came out. In general, I'm very happy with how my pages dedicated to London are coming up. So yeah, here I'm putting everything down, and you can probably tell that this page didn't take me long at all compared to the other one. So yeah, that's it, I think. There's really not much else to say. I'm trying to cover everything, but I think I said everything that I wanted to say. So this is the end of the spread. I don't remember if I showed you the ending, what I wrote down everything, so how it looks at the very end, but if I didn't, then this is it. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think about it, what I could do better, any suggestions, any advice. It would be greatly appreciated. And again, if you have any ideas how I could use the postcards that I have that I didn't use, please let me know, because I would love to know how I could this one, yes, and the postcards, how I could use them. I have no idea. Please let me know. Any suggestion is welcomed. And if you like it, then please make sure that you comment, you like, and you subscribe, because in my next video together we're gonna make another spread for my day 3 in London, and possibly day 4. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll see. So this is the final spread, and this is day 1. I hope you like it. Oh, and this is the front page. Thank you. Bye.